Blessings. Welcome forward once again to Reasonings right here at the Tree of Life. I'm your host, the Great All, in the presence of my co-host, Brother Ramon Singh. Perfect love. Perfect love. Yes, brother, we are here in our operation center at Noisy River, where we venture for the adventure of sharing in the environmental harmony that Yahuwah, our great creator, has created for us as home within paradise. And so within our command control center, high tower, sojourning in the faith, we are here to share another word, another offering, which is to provoke, or some would say invoke, a thought, or invoke question, consideration unto a thought, or maybe unto the thought unto outcome, right? Maybe it's a sequence of things. Your words are more powerful than you think, or our words are more powerful than we think. Brother Singh, share with us, your understanding of how is it that our words are more powerful than we think they are.
Yes, brother. Man, in a Jamaica, we'd say Rastafari, would say word sound power.
Absolutely.
You see me?
Yeah.
Meaning that there's power in the word and your sound.
Yes.
So it's the vibration what you put out with your sound as well.
I can see it. I can feel it.
And there is power within our words.
Yes.
You see me? So Rasta, we say careful.
Yes.
You see me? Because as the Bible says, you can curse yourself with your words.
Yes.
And you can curse others with your words. And you can bless others with your words. And you can bless yourself with your words. You know? As some people that say, if something bad happened to them, them say, man, I just some mistake. You know?
Yeah.
I curse themselves.
Yeah.
I accept it.
Yeah. Setting it, eh?
Yes, because ask and it shall be given.
Yes.
So if you are asked for bad luck,
Wow.
bad luck shall be given and you accept it.
It's like power, you're speaking it into power, right?
Yes, some people say, boy, in a Jamaica, that's a salt.
Wow.
I'm salt someone,
Unlucky.
and he knows that he is a salt man.
Yeah.
He does salt.
So expects misfortune.
Yeah, man.
So speaking it, thinking it, and then experiencing it. It's like life and death in the power of the tongue. It's like you can speak life with your words, or you can speak death with your words.
Yes, sir.
I mean, I once had a client, and this is one of the most important points I had to make clear to her, that speak life into your life.
Yes, sir.
Stop speaking death over your life. And maybe she didn't understand what the power of, like you said, words sound power. And maybe I'm like the intellectual type who does the dichotomy, but I spoke it in faith, in true understanding. Hallelujah. Speak life into your life. Speak life over your life. Speak life out of your life, through your life, into your life. The essence of it is that most people would say power is not our own speech, our own words, because you have aggressive speech, you have aggressive words in moments of, let's say, conflicts. And they would say the aggressive words might inflate the argument. People say soft answer, turn it away, rah.
Yes, sir.
So that was already an understanding that you can curtail the power of word by reducing the emotional flair on the word. Just literally be calm about it. But with inflamed and enraged egos being promoted, and the power of, the will seems most applicable to human experience, most people is going to use the part of the word that brings the expletives, the blasphemies, the curses, as being the strongest exponent of our explanation of the word, or of the power of the word. So they see that's the most power a man or woman can evoke in words, is to string these expletives, and at the end of that probably put themselves in more trouble, more hurt. So they deny and just dismiss this power, hallelujah, of words having any power. They say power is with those who are powerful, who have accrued a certain amount of violent power, money, or something around them that really affects outcomes. Like that man can just say, do whatever, and you're done away with. Hallelujah. That's power. They're saying, if I say, you know, you and your business who is destroying this environment needs to go, they say, nobody gonna listen to me. They can just come and kill my family. And if I speak up in that strong belief that I have, that the more passionate I am about my words and the more attention I draw, if I do that, which I think is the most power I can draw from a word or from the use of the word, I'm just gonna get killed. Hey, many people told us that. Many of us in our circles were saying it too. If you speak the truth, if you speak out, we're talking about brother. Let me say, if you speak the truth and you think you're gonna speak against the system, hallelujah, they're gonna come and kill you. Wasn't that something spoken? And we had to reject that, flat out reject that. Because we know better than that, right? We know that whatever you're speaking in your hearts of hearts has the most intricate alignment to the soul and the source of existence. That soft answer that some people deny carries more vibrational frequency and intensity than the aggressive words. Let's look at the biological posture before I go back to Brother Singh. First of all, most people who get very aggressive begin to tighten the chest cavity, their physical body begin to get tense, and as we say, contract, right? Become dense. What does that mean? It means that there's less pneuma, breath, spirit flowing into the body, less oxygenated here going to the brain. What does that mean? It means that clear thinking becomes impaired. So aggressive posture and behavior, very aggressive bantering and posturing, actually is not just negative because you're speaking profanities. It's negative because it's actually taking the energy out of you. So what you're doing is actually losing energy by how you're using your words. Hey. So actually your design has gone contrary, your function has gone contrary to design. So when you're there being tense, tightening up your diaphragm, aggressive speech, becoming very physical, your energy shuts down, you become belligerent, and you cannot no longer get to the heart or speak in the higher, compassionate, vibratory tones. These tones, I have proven them, literally dissipates anger because it literally is a opposite frequency to the intensity frequency. It is a calming frequency. And when you are sure of your words and you speak them with assertion, surety and confidence, not aggression, with surety, hallelujah, and confidence, they are more powerful. They seem to take a little while to have effect. It's because it has gone beyond the density, the tension in the other individual to go all the way in to their hearts. However, if you get tense and aggressive like they're behaving, both of you are on the same frequency and a conflict will ensue. And this starts from words. When nation states banter in aggressive terminology and thoughts through words, eventually the aggression intensifies and you have to prove what you say. Yeah, because you're threatening and you know have to fess up, show us that you can defend what you've been saying. However, when you were diffusing and dissipating, speaking words of power, commands of power, that the higher spiritual mind, in our faith we call it prayer. In another expression they say these mantras, these powerful, in the dark science they call it incantations, right? And spells, right? Using words in alliteration, intonation, in resonant frequency to command vibrations to its presence, to command vibrations to its desire, to speak thus saith the Lord, and confound and confine the enemy, right? To dissipate and destroy the workers of iniquity, because your word is sovereign and solemn and is filled with solace. Brother Singh. Hallelujah.
Yeah, man. You see, as I say, power of life and death is in the tongue. You see me? And if we're not careful, we might be saying the wrong things out loud, not realizing that is the wrong thing to say. You see me?
True that.
You see me? We are saying the thing, thinking it should be right, but it's the wrong thing.
Absolutely.
You know, keeping things that should be given to you or reach to you, you keep it at bay.
Yes.
Because of the words.
Yes.
You see me?
Totally.
Alright. Because we can say, like I said, one day I will soon get a phone.
Yes.
And then I say, but
Yes.
how do I get the money?
Yes.
You see me?
And that was me specifically.
You see me? So it's not about the money.
Yes.
It's about asking the Father for the phone.
Yes.
Ask and it shall be given.
Yes.
You see me? So
Are you correcting me for real?
yeah,
And it was given.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah, man, because money
Hallelujah.
is just a deterrent
Yes.
from attaining what you need.
Yes. And it was given because I asked, you taught me to correct that thought that you heard me voice through those words of saying, but, and that is called an addendum. I added an amendment to it, right?
True.
A clause, right? And as adding that clause,
Yeah, man.
it actually gave the power of operation to that clause.
Yes, sir.
That was the foundation of operation in those words, because I laid out what was necessary, but then I made a premise and a requirement, or a premise of requirement based a fulfillment based upon saying, but, right, this, where's the money? How is the money? Making it into an issue of money when it needs not be an issue of money, when it was an issue of ask for the phone, for the purpose and the use, and it shall be given, hallelujah, for the purpose and for the use.
Yes, sir.
The power of the words, knowing the use of the good words and recognizing the power of using the bad words, the wrong words that you caught me up to. That's real. It's a real, hallelujah, experience we're talking about.
Yeah, man. It's like somebody going out to sell some goods with a mindset say, I'm not coming home until all of this is sold. You know?
Might be there for 3 weeks.
Well, and the next person with a mindset of,
Yes,
how can I get this sold?
yes,
Will this ever be sold?
yes,
You see me?
Yes.
Well, the other person know that he must say everything will be sold
Yes.
by the end of the day.
Yes.
And he must reach home early.
or you be that way, yes.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, man. He must envision the end result of
Yes.
being a success.
Oh yeah, that though, yes, yes. So he's speaking it in a certainty now.
Yeah, man.
That at the end of the day, I will have my profit and I would have sold all my wares because you're certain of what your
Yeah,
what
man.
your value is and what
So,
you're offering.
Yeah, man.
Confidence in that sense, yeah.
While the other person say, things rough. Every day I'm go out there just rough. I try my hardest, I'm sweating out the sun. Nobody is buying from me.
So that a set up premise again, a pattern, right?
Yes,
So-
I.
And then tell them I say then sweating out the sun,
Yes,
which is
I.
labor and equity. So they are saying they should be remunerated then for that said equity. But they put the addendum and say, but
Yeah,
nobody now buy from me.
yeah, man.
And they might fight me. I
Yeah,
was sat
man.
in Jamaica.
True.
Meaning they are spelling you in a metaphysical sense. They are creating bad vibe, bad aura. And the essence of it is that you have now disempowered your own goodness. And as you said earlier, make a barrier to it. So literally you're saying, my good fortune, my love, my virtue, my blessings, stay away. Because right here, so over here, it's just suffering. Yeah, so I just pain. Nobody come here, sir. Nothing good in here, sir. Nothing here to be here. Nothing here to be here. Tala, feel dry, summer days, chips. However, you have literally made a desert. But yet, say you could be having dessert with the love of your life. Can you imagine? With just the right thought. We're just using the power of the words in the right way.
I remember Christ when at time for them come for him and, you know,
Yes.
whip him and thing. Fame time will come.
Yes. Hallelujah.
Fame hour is near.
Yes.
You see me? The man I pray
Yes.
and weep blood. You see me?
Sorry.
I say, Father, take this from me.
Yes.
I feel him job, you know?
Yes.
His job
Yes.
is to be sacrificed. You see me?
Yes.
But human emotions talk for a little while
Yes.
and say, Father, take this from me. But wisdom speak after
Yeah. More
and
clearly.
say, but Father, let thy will be done. If
Hashem.
this must happen, let it be.
Yes.
You see me? Although feel emotions, I said, John, oh, Father, don't make them kill me. I still want to live and enjoy creation.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, fame time will come for leave.
It's natural that you don't want to stay, right?
Yeah, and your
the
friend them.
humanness, yes, you know, are the good works you're doing are, you feel for your people. So in a moment, let's just say the word become fearful.
Yeah, and even
Sad,
the pain
Yeah, painful.
what
yeah.
will come to.
Yeah.
If you know, say, them are going to nail you in your hand and your foot.
Yeah. Like those who have seen their outcomes too. That's another, that's
Yeah,
something
man.
you brought up to me. That's something you're bringing into my consciousness that,
Imagine that pain that
Yeah.
a piece of iron go through your hand and your foot
yes,
and it will hold you up on a stick
yes,
and the pressure, you know.
yes, yes. As it
And it's supposed to pressure you and kill you.
It was meant to
You
be
see
the
me?
most excruciating form of death. I mean, we know what we've been taught of this age of torture now, but it was a part of the torture mechanism of that age, right?
Yes, sir.
As according to how we have gotten it through the allegories and the historic references and inferences.
Yeah, man. It's like kind of suffer before you die.
Yes,
you
it's
see me?
ultimate torture. So, as you say, knowing that, and to yet, you know, still speak good over the people one who came
Yeah.
for him. Because
Yeah.
when according to the story, when Peter cut off the ears of the centurion, right, he healed him, right? So in a moment when he knew that they came for him, I mean, Iscariot betrayed him with a kiss. In a moment of greatest betrayal and greatest tempest, it would be that you should be speaking like we Jamaicans say, some choice Jamaican words. It would be the time where you tell some boy, go and judgment pan all out and go run up in this.
True.
Any boy touch me a lightning and lava from the sky. And judgment and brimstone and fire. Fire. You understand? He didn't. He was forgiving. He was compassionate, empathetic. Some people say it's just the most idealist notion of perfection. But in reality, it's literally knowing the power that you can speak in this moment an eternal goodness over. In a moment, Brother Singh, when the power of eternity was being crucified, accused, and tried by the sons of perdition, he could have said, cursed and damned be you all. He said, forgive them, Yahuwah, they know not what they have done.
Yes, sir.
In the moment, Lama Sabatani, you understand me, Father, why art thou forsaken I? Was superseded by forgive them, Father, they know not what they have done. It's the essence of someone has to fulfill the tempest, the rage, and the destruction of your perilous thoughts.
Yes, sir.
But Yeshua Mashiach, through the power of the truth, fulfills your goodness, fulfills your absolute, adoration through his transfiguration, knowing the power of the words, that your words, through that understanding, speaking life into the eternal, speaking live, especially into the spirit of the present. You can speak curses at that moment when the portal of time is being opened up, when the veil of eternity is being rent. In that moment, you can bless or curse, hallelujah, eternity. Or curse those who inhabit eternity. A lot of people not recognizing that what you speak literally becomes a part of the formation of the crystal, the molecules, the electrons, the protons, the photons, because they are already photogen, electromagnetic, electro-vibratory, and electrotonal. It's already these sequences and frequencies of energy, right? That is the spirit. So everything has that in it, which is the presence, the aura, the breath, the pneuma of the Most High. So in that is the particles of all. It's got the triune ray in it. It's got the 5 platonic solids, right? It's got the dodecahedron. It's got all of these indivisible, deep, scientific, spiritual, metaphysical properties. These are just ways we are terming the very same thing, which is the presence of the Most High within us. That very particle property of the breath, coupled with the electrical neutrons, coupled with the electrotonal in your speech, the electromagnetic in your vibration, all of that frequency harmonizes. It's pulling on everything in the environment. Yes, you're speaking things into being. You're speaking blessings over your life and over the lives of others, and you're speaking curses. So many people get on platforms like this, get on their little platforms, and they're speaking curses over the lives of people, right? Yeah, and many people are just in that vibration frequency being absorbed into it, thinking it's good words, but it's really bad words, or thinking that they're learning stuff, but they're not learning, because that energy that is coupled with your feelings, your emotions, your passions, your spirituality, all of that with the spirit of the actual divine nature is causing things to happen. So when you pray in your prayer closet, when you pray in your secret corner, down on your knee, the blood of Yeshua, hallelujah, the ancient, the only true blood right? When you pray up and stay prayed up with the power of the word, you are like the mustard seed, as Lynn has said. The faith in the mustard seed, as Yeshua said, moving mountains, say unto the mountain, move. Say unto the mountain of your discomfort, mountain of discomfort, be ye removed, and it will move. That is absolute, hallelujah. But most, hallelujah, will not imbue themselves with enough stillness to recognize the power and calmness being emanated, being resonated from your words. It is the very essence of the environment. You speak it and you see it. Speaking wrongs, you see them become experience. Speaking right, you see them become experience and behaviors. Brother Singh.
Yeah, man, Jano. That's why the Most High named the word.
Yes.
In the beginning was the word.
Absolutely.
The word was with God. The word was God.
And the word
all things were made by him. And without him was not anything made that was made.
Yes.
You see me? So through the word, let there be light.
Yes.
And there was light.
Yes.
Let there be, you see me? Through the power of word, sound and power, that is how creation is made.
Absolutely.
You see me? Word.
Sound.
And as children of God, you see me? We also have his power.
Yes.
Whether we know it or not.
Yes.
Whether we Christians or not.
Yes. Hey.
We are children of the Most High, made in his likeness and his image.
Hey.
You see me?
Yes.
We're supposed to rule the earth.
Yes.
You see me?
Yes.
Because he made it for us to rule.
We're at home.
You see me?
I'll just be at home and be in harmony and stay within the functions of the creation. Don't violate the laws, because all of them is a law. Just like the law of polarity and the law of vibration, right? The law of gender is also a law. So don't change gender and create an agenda, a sexual evolution, words leading on to absolute atomic short circuitry. Hallelujah.
And even the Satanists, the New Age people, using knowledge of the Most High and His words, basically human knowledge, knowing that if you do this, this will happen. You know? The secret,
yes.
Law of attraction.
Yes. Hey.
Many people out there saying, I am attracting this into my life. You
Absolutely.
know? Because the law of attraction,
yes.
and bigging up law of attraction.
Yes, yes, yes.
But the Most High don't show we how earth work.
Ask and it shall be given.
Seek and ye shall find.
Knock and it shall be
Knock
open. Hallelujah.
will open.
Yes.
You see
You're
me?
100% correct.
And just the laws of living on this earth.
Yes.
And when you deal with the Most High now,
Abba.
and with faith,
Yes.
these things shall happen.
Yes.
Not if nor but nor maybe.
They shall happen.
You see
Surely.
me? Surely.
Law of correspondence. Yeah. Everything has a part in everything else, and everything is a part in everything else. So we have a part in our destruction by the words, again, not saying enough themselves, only the words led us to destruction, because the words would have had to have manifested into form by our practical application
Yes,
of
sir.
our thoughts into form.
Yeah, man.
So you can have negative thoughts, but you don't have to act on all your negative thoughts, or act on the most destructive one, or act on the ones that reduce your individual connection to your source. Anytime you ruin God in you, I guess that's when you're literally creating a destructive outcome. So I mean, knowing the power of the words should make you recognize that don't carry the thought processes that you pick up out there that's literally just making you hate on yourself, and in turn hate on others and hate on God. It's making you inadequate. It's like it's not making you feel adequate, like, hey, I belong, right? Because it's, again, the power of the words coming through life and death in the tongue, knowing that the Most High, the word, the logos, fashions the meditation, the thought processes, right? That's why mantras, that's why prayer, hymnals, and that's why we have psalms of prayer. That's why we have these recorded prayers, because having a context within the content with the right spirit does draw to us the right outcome. Align your thoughts in a certain way based upon your words, you start seeing it, right? So when the people are telling you manifestology, obviously it's a law that if, because we are in everything, if you're speaking words of command into the very cosmos designed to hear the commands of your words, it would return to you in its own, of its own nature, because the word said don't return void, right? So the thing is, it's what is being sent out is being returned. So materialism, perversion, alternative lifestyle, which is alternative behaviors, which is basically changing what is natural, which is actual, into a perception, real to reality. Hey, right? So we are fractal, splintering that thought process. Now we're using an unnatural wave of thought to become reality. So here we are now using the words to say value of life is in gathering these in that exact sequence. And if we don't do that, misery, pain, suffering, not just in our reality, but in the reality of those who we see as standing in our way. That's words creating power through attitude, right? Because literally when it don't go away, we blast off, right? We connive, bad prayer. We go and we say, we all fix G and Joan and Johnny. We all fix them properly like whammy, right? That's again the word, right? But when you get the power of the truth of the word now, that when it's in the true order, harmony, good soil, right? Because the word, right, falling on bad soil, it ain't gonna grow into good things, but it grows into good things from good soil. You prepare that good soil by making it aerated, oxygenated, centripetal tilling of the soil, not centrifugal, right? So you don't expose the nutrients. You know, you give a light aeration where air can go in and all the oxygenated particles can go in. And the carbon can be, and the nitrates can be, spread evenly. It's a way in which you learn to order things versus just disorder.
True.
Power of words that have value, power of words that go to value, power of words that come from value. No matter where you are, speak good over your life, speak good into your life, speak good into the lives of others around you. Because if you are in a good way and the others around you are in a bad way, their badness by nature will contend with the goodness that you are. Haba. So speak good words so at least they can have a pattern impersonally or interpersonally that they can use as a template. Yeah, let us have manners and respect so we can follow our ancestors who said manners or having the right mannerism takes you around the world to meet all different manner of people without being disrespectful, without getting negative outcomes out of these people. And like the family of creation, we are sharing Yahuwah's grace, we are sharing the Most High grace. And you have to speak truth, you have to speak good words. And you know through just seeing the outcomes that your words are more powerful than you think. And you have to admit it. So until next time, continue.
I just want to add before you close up.
Yes, Brother Singh.
The most I remind me about doubt.
Yes.
Doubt is the biggest enemy when it comes into getting what we want for our lives. You see me? Doubt.
Yes.
We have to get rid of doubt.
Yes.
People pray with doubt.
Oh, yes, and that.
You see me?
100%.
Father, if you could just please do this.
Yes.
No. You have to say, Father, I know you're going to do this.
Yes.
You see me? Because one day when my foot injured,
yes.
I say, Father, thank you for the healing.
Yes.
You see me?
Yes.
I know say, Father, I'm going to heal my foot. You see me? Some just bless him and I thank him for it. Some people ask, Father, my foot are paying me so much, please. Oh no,
True,
help me,
Yes.
Doubt.
Yes.
One day if it ever fix back,
yes.
Doctor say it can't heal.
Whoa.
But if you know in yourself, you have some people crippled.
Yes.
Doctor say you will never walk again.
Speaking bad words over
and
them.
the person said, no,
Hallelujah.
I will walk again.
Speaking good words over themselves.
Yeah. I will walk again.
That's a miracle in of itself.
Yes, I.
From the power of the tongue. Trust me.
Yes,
Brother
I.
Singh, you said it right there, the most pure and inexplicable there. Yes, doubt really robs, I guess, a lot of us of the power of our words, or of knowing the power of our words. Again, because we feel like power isn't in that. Power is in having money, abilities, or connections. But power is in the word that gives you the right state of mind to acquire all of the money that you need in the right way and the right connection towards right outcomes. So as outcomes that benefit more than just your pocket for the immediate future, that can benefit you morally and ethically, that you can look at what you have done 30, 40 years on when you have matured into an adult and still feel pleased that you're not feeling as a 50-year-old, 60-year-old that you are the worst person because you have destroyed the lives of so much. You have literally molested the minds of so many people by your filthy, perverse ways of speaking to them, addressing them, even though many times you are in professional circles and it was said to be professional conduct. Some of the things you designed, we designed from the words we were thinking, the words we're speaking to our friends, the words we're speaking to our compadres, our business partners, the words we're speaking to the civic board, the conniving, the concoctions that literally, would you be proud of that complex 25 years on when you have matured and can see yourself more clearly, when your conscience isn't skewered by the lies you're telling yourself? Would you be able to be honest with yourself now, looking to that point in your life? Do you think you'll be proud of yourself if you do that now? And if you think you cannot be, that means that you don't need to speak those words over your life or over anyone's life. If 50 years from now you're going to say, I wish I'd spoken good over my life, I wish I'd believed in myself, it's better now that you start act on that good word. You start act on that power of that word. Yeah? If at this point you think that down the road you're going to regret how you treated her, how you treated him, I think now, act on the true word, treat him better, treat her better, be true to yourself, treat yourself better,
Yes, sir.
and you will recognize that your words are far more powerful than you think to affect every facet of your life. So until next time, this has been the Great Owl. Reasonings Right at the Trail Life, just reminding you, continue speaking the good words, the gifted, blissful words throughout your own life and the lives of all who you encounter. And also in speaking that good word, continue to like, share and subscribe the Trail Life Experience, Seala Media and Trail Life Television Network, yeah, and Liberty Tours, Liberty Farms Jamaica, brother Ramon's channel, and Good Food and Tours Jamaica is Wise channel, yeah. And just continue supporting the wizio.com/Trail Life Television Network, your mini healing, therapy, seeking the divine light within, words, questions, moments, personal shared between yours truly and the I and the I and the I. And the Patreon store that basically helps to keep the merchandise store, keeping, you know, the batteries functioning, the cameras working, and just the capital to keep posting these videos, and just give thanks for the good words and the prayers that you're praying for us, that we stay on par in faith, glory to Yahuwah, that we can do this consistently and keep doing it. Continue on this path of gift and love, blessings. Perfect love, brother Singh.
Perfect love.
Perfect love.
Perfect love.
Perfect love.